This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Baseball All-Star games are the choice of sports fans when it comes to high-caliber competition between All-Stars in any given sport. On this All-Star Baseball Extravaganza edition of your High Desert Sports Report, we flash back to High Desert High School Baseball All-Star highlights from seasons past. Desert Sky League All-Stars hold off the Mojave River League All-Stars for a 15-11 victory in the second annual High School High Desert All-Stars Clash. Granite Hills, Daniel Hawkins drives in 5 runs on the day for the winning DSL All-Stars. The contest at Heritage Field, home of the High Desert Mavericks, bringing together the outstanding prep talent from throughout the High Desert and including cross valley ball players, this time in a 4-game tournament format. Both senior All-Stars and underclassmen All-Star futures are showcased. DSL leadoff hitter Robert Garcia opens the game with a single to left off MRL starting pitcher Danny Hodge of Oak Hills. Victor Valley Jackrabbit teammate Danny Perez drives in the first run of the game on the ground ball to short. Garcia scores the first of his 3 runs on the day. Garcia adds a pair of hits for the winning DSL. Cesar Godinez of Sultana gets the first hit for the Mojave River League Stars. Danny Perez is the DSL starter. Perez will work the first 4 frames for the winners. Perez gets solid defense behind him. For the most part, Garcia garners the wind-blown infield pop-up here. Tommy Anderson, the Mojave River League Player of the Year, led the MRL Stars late-game rally, driving in a run in the 6-run 7th. Anderson hit .537 in league play this season. The Bulldogs, league champs each of Anderson's 4 years as starting shortstop. Victor Valley junior outfielder Michael Nolan among the DSL stars with a multiple hit game. Nolan was the Jackrabbits' leading hitter on the year, posting a .473 average. Daniel Hawkins, the 6'3" Cougar junior, drove in his first run of the ball game in the 5-run 3rd. The stand-up double to the left field wall. Hawkins' home run in the 8th would be followed by a 2-run home run by Victor Valley's Andy Pasquale in the DSL's 4-run 8th. AAE second baseman Chandler Hansen awarded the $500 scholarship to the All-Star meeting specified requirements that included the highest grade point average.
Chandler, what's this kind of the icing on the cake of a prep career? What are you looking forward to most in this All-Star baseball game?
I'm just hoping to just play baseball one last time and hopefully just have a lot of fun with my friends.
Congratulations on being an All-Star. Good luck. Have fun today.
Thank you.
Hansen takes his 3.8 GPA to Concordia University, Irvine, where he plans to major in biology. King of Diamonds returned this year as a sponsor of the High Desert High School All-Stars Clash.
The Futures All-Star Game pits underclassmen from High Desert High Schools, large and small, and showcases many of the area's outstanding young arms on the mound at Adelanto Stadium. Adelanto Saints Junior Lee Atkinson, the starter for the star-studded DSL Cross Valley squad. Hesperia Junior left-hander Ryan Dominguez, the starter for MRL Agape All-Stars. Oak Hills Bulldogs standout sophomore southpaw Jacob Rangel on in relief for the MRL Agape troop. it will be the hitters who prevail in the long run. The All-Star contest, a 9-inning affair. The teams combine for a total of 14 runs. The Desert Sky League Cross Valley League scores 4 in the 4th and adds 2 more in the 5th, jumping out to a 7-0 lead on their way to a 9-5 victory over the Mojave River League Agape League counterparts. Adelanto Saints junior infielder Robert Valdivia driving in runs in both the 4th and 5th inning uprisings. This day of All-Stars games marking a return to such high desert contests after a 5-year hiatus, senior All-Stars battle in a contest following the Futures game. Adelanto's Lee Atkinson and Victor Valley's Brett Bowers jumpstart the DSL, pitching and powering the Desert Sky League All-Stars past Mojave River League counterparts in the senior attraction pairing the DSL and MRL's best. The 6'3", 210-pound Lee Atkinson shows off his credentials for being named DSL Pitcher of the Year, striking out the side to open the game. Serrano's John Mockerman, most effective of the MRL hurlers. John Mockerman's .80 earned run average, lowest in the Mojave River League. 77 strikeouts in 61 innings. John Mockerman strikes out 5 in 3 innings of All-Stars work, helpful in putting his MRL teammates in position to stage a late-game rally. The Mojave River League will score 13 runs before it's all over, pulling at one time to within 3 against DSL relievers. Many of High Desert Baseball's best competed in triple-digit heat in this Desert Sky League versus Mojave River League All-Star game. Granite Hills senior Brendan Rodriguez.
Where are you going to pitch next? I'll be playing at Chaffee College down in Rancho Cucamonga. Talked to a lot of different coaches, but decided to go there. Great program down in Rancho. Just gonna continue to do my thing and get better.
MRL champions Sultana, well represented on the All-Star team. We learn where the Sultan seniors will be playing next.
I'm going to Providence in Pasadena to go play NAIA baseball and hopefully play there for 4 years or transfer out and go to a different school, either D2 or D1, hopefully.
I'll be attending Chaffee College next year. Be going there for a year or two, try to transfer out to university, continue to work hard, and just see where my baseball career takes me.
Right now I'm playing at Chaffee. I got recruited there, and just seeing where the next step will take me, and I'm having a blast there. We've been practicing for 2 weeks, and I love the program so far.
I think as of right now I'm going to go play at Barstow Community College for pitching and outfield, so pretty excited for that.
All Mojave River League shortstop Ryan Watkins hit .382 for Oak Hills and led the Bulldogs in runs driven in. One thing for sure for the player this video journalist teased nearly as much as Sultana's Dom Ariano, he will play college ball. Exactly where, yet to be decided.
Next year I will be attending a college to play baseball. I'm not sure if it's a 4-year or a 2-year yet. I haven't made that decision, but I will be playing college baseball next year.
One reason a player awaits making a decision, Major League Baseball's draft is coming up July 11th. College players opting to go pro open up scholarships from the college or university for which they played. Serrano's versatile Angelo Iorio hit an even .400 for the Diamondbacks, led his team with 4 home runs and pickoff attempts when not leading off.
Well, I'm going to go to a UNLV camp here coming up in August and then talk to the coaches after and see if I could walk on there.
Well, congratulations on an outstanding high school career. Good luck in the future.
Thank you.
College baseball coaches and recruiters have a one-stop opportunity to scout some 30 of the High Desert's best when Mojave River League All-Stars host Desert Sky League top players Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at Hesperia High School. The contest pits the power-hitting DSL All-Stars against the rich-in-pitching MRL counterparts. DSL hitters are led by Victor Valley's Andrew Yepes, who led all High Desert hitters with a .449 batting average. Victor Valley catcher Dominic Dominguez, the DSL Player of the Year, powered 7 home runs, most among all high desert hitters. The DSL will not be lacking in pitching depth. Mikey Jimenez posted a 1.13 earned run average. Alexander Rodriguez, 1.48 ERA. Atalanto's Chris Espinoza, 1.58 ERA. And MRL hitters are sure to be facing Barstow ace Gabe Hernandez, who led DSL pitchers with 96 strikeouts while establishing a 1.92 earned run average. The Mojave River League lineup includes Sultana's Caillou Estrada, who led the league in runs driven in with 32. Sultana freshman Alex Gamez led the MRL in hitting with a 448 batting average. Oak Hill's catcher Leland Riley anchors the Mojave River League defense. Leland Riley, a 342 hitter. The MRL's strong defense up the middle includes Apple Valley All-League center fielder Johnny Lloyd, making the excellent throw to the plate for an 8-2 double play here. Atalanto's Kyle Adcock will be handling catching chores for the DSL All-Stars, assigned to hold down the MRL's running game. Hesperia's Manny Duran stole 23 bases, tops among all high desert players. Barstow's multi-talented Gabe Hernandez led DSL base stealers with 21. First pitch at Hesperia High School, which is becoming a haven for college recruiters, getting a close look at top players from the class of 2022 and the MRL and DSL's most promising underclassmen. Underclassmen bust out with the biggest hits in the Mojave River League versus Desert Sky League All-Star game. Aiden Caparel of Oak Hills, run-producing double. Apple Valley's Eric Logston, a bases-clearing stand-up double for the Sun Devils Jr., the first of the deep blasts of the extra base variety, comes off the bat of Barstow's Malachi Mastis, the Aztec Jr. first baseman, a .326 hitter with 14 doubles on the year, this stand-up double in the Desert Sky League's bottom of the second. Oak Hill's sophomore Tyler Martinez scores the game's first run. It comes with the bases loaded and nobody out in the top of the second. Hesperia sophomore Andrew Gonzalez the at-bat as the DSL concedes the run, turning the double play. Aiden Caparel follows with the first of his runs driven in. The 2-out single to left scores Bulldogs teammate Devin Dietz. Next time up, Aiden Caparel sends this shot deep to left center, scoring Sultana's Caillou Estrada from second. Aiden Caparel hit .327 his junior season for the Bulldogs.
Aiden, what are you enjoying most about this All-Star experience?
I'm having fun with all the guys here. I mean, during the season we're all competing against each other, but it's fun to actually get to know the guys out here. And honestly, it's a good vibe, so I feel like we're all playing well. So that's my favorite thing, just being with the guys.
Oak Hill's Leland Riley got the first base hit of the All-Star game.
Leland, what has this game of baseball brought you, taught you? What have you got out of it?
This game of baseball actually taught me a lot, how to fail. Baseball's a game of failure, so that's one big thing I took out of baseball is how to fail.
Hope you have fun today. Congratulations on the All-Star status. What's ahead? Where are you headed to play college ball?
I'm actually going to junior college down in Lancaster. It's called Antelope Valley College.
Yeah.
So
Good luck there. Have fun today. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Leland Riley's battery mate at the outset of the All-Star game is Burroughs ace Connor Batzer, the Mojave River League Player of the Year. Connor Batzer strikes out 4 in his 2-inning appearance at the All-Star game.
Connor, what's this game of baseball meant to you? What have you got out of it?
Well, it means everything to me. This is all I've done for the last 12 years, you know. I mean, I've learned a lot of lessons, how to overcome things, get through things, work harder.
Cal State San Bernardino, University of Redlands, Chaffee College, San Bernardino Valley College, Victor Valley College, among schools with a coach scouting prospects at the All-Star Game. Oak Hills ace Sebastian Sanchez among the top prospects as yet uncommitted. Victor Valley Jackrabbit southpaw Aaron Olivares is headed for Victor Valley College. Aaron Olivares, a .318 earned run average and .314 batting average for the Victor Valley Jackrabbits. Rams head coach Adam Santa Cruz confirms Adelanto RBI leader Darren Atkinson among Saints, who will be playing baseball next season at VVC. Darren Atkinson, a .337 hitter with outstanding leadership qualities. Saints All-League and All-Star catcher Kyle Adcock, another VVC commit. Kyle Adcock, a .360 hitter on the receiving end of Saints sophomore Chris Espinoza's strikeout. Adam Santa Cruz hopes to bring to Victor Valley College Tommy Murrieta, Saints center fielder and leading base stealer. Tommy Murrieta led the Saints with a .395 batting average. He's also a strong team leader. Seniors are not the only prospects being scouted at the All-Star Game. Sultana Jr. Caillou Estrada is among the most feared hitters in the MRL. He is a .424 hitter, second highest in the MRL. He led the league in runs driven in. Caillou Estrada hit safely 3 times, scored twice, and pitched 2 innings for the MRL Stars.
What's baseball mean to you? What's baseball done for you?
Baseball's done for me. It's done a lot. You know, I've improved so much throughout the years, and you know, building up friendships and relationships, having brothers on the other team, on your team, and just enjoying the time. That's about it.
The versatile power-hitting Caillou Estrada is one of 6 Sultana Sultans on the Mojave River League 2023 All-Star team, along with fellow senior catcher Isaiah Crow, who will enjoy the hitter-friendly confines of their home field, where long balls are known to go a long way. Mojave River League Player of the Year, Beau Lloyd, Apple Valley's sophomore standout, and Burroughs southpaw Dylan Hagewood, the top 2 pitchers in the Mojave River League in 2023, are among the All-Stars we can expect to see on the mound at the Mojave River League versus Desert Sky League annual All-Stars game Friday, June 9th at Sultana High School. A pair of Oak Hills Bulldogs power home runs that prove the difference in the Mojave River League victory over their DSL counterparts in the annual Interleague All-Star Game. Tyler Martinez, towering 3-run home run in the 6th, puts the MRL ahead to stay. Bulldog teammate and All-Star Game Most Valuable Player, Paul Montoya, accounts for the first MRL run with this opposite field home run in the 1st inning. Paul Montoya scores the first 2 MRL runs of the game, in fact. This stand-up triple in his next at-bat puts himself in position to score the MRL's 2nd run. It comes on a passed ball to the backstop that pulls the MRL within 1, 3-2 in the 3rd. The Desert Sky League had taken a 1-0 lead in the 1st. A triple of their own leading to the 1st run of the game. Victor Valley Jackrabbit David Gutierrez drills the pitch to the alley and is off to the races. David Gutierrez hit .411 for Coach Juan Mejia's Jackrabbits and led his team in home runs and on-base percentage his senior year. David Gutierrez scores when the comebacker is misplayed. David Gutierrez also led Victor Valley in runs scored. He was 2nd in the Desert Sky League in the run-scoring department on the year. The Desert Sky League adds to their lead when Jaden Malinado pulls the 2-out, 2-strike pitch into the corner. David Gutierrez and Adelanto's David Chivicon scoring Desert Sky League runs 2 and 3. Jaden Molinado, Victor Valley senior and .378 hitter on the year, his 24 runs driven in, highest among DSL hitters. The Desert Sky League speed factors into the next scoring. It comes in the 6th. Atalanta's Cameron Donaldson steals 2nd. The Saints Jr. then steals 3rd on the called strike 3. Barstow's Evan Hernandez follows, driving in Cameron Donaldson with the solid base hit to right, the DSL's 4th run. Evan Hernandez, a .301 hitter on the year with 17 regular season RBIs for Coach Stephen Fisher's Aztecs, the second-place team in the DSL. Evan Hernandez, a junior, is granted a pinch runner to enable him to put on his catching gear for the bottom of the 6th. Aiden Caparel ignites the Mojave River League's bottom of the 6th response. The Oak Hills Junior, who was an MRL All-Star his sophomore year, led the Bulldogs in the getting on base percentage category, a .511 on base percentage the past season. Alex Gamez sends Aiden Caparel to 2nd with the sharp single to left. Alex Gamez, the MRL All-Stars leadoff hitter, was an All-Star in 2022 as well. The Sultana sophomore hit .427 in 2023 for Coach Dave Booth's Sultans, the highest batting average on the team. He also led the Sultans in on-base percentage and stolen bases. 2 on, 1 out in the 6th at this point. 1 out later, the biggest base hit of the game.
What just happened?
I'm up. We're down by two outs, and doing a fastball. I hit it over, so it just happened right now. It's crazy.
Talking clutch, 2 outs, 2 strikes, 3 runs on that swing of the bat. The Mojave River League goes ahead to stay. The Mojave River League 6th inning rally continues. Keith Williams drills the line drive to the fence, sending Beau Lloyd, who had walked, to 3rd. Keith Williams led Bulldogs hitters in 2023. The sophomore catcher hit .409. Caillou Estrada follows with the drive to left. Beau Lloyd and Keith Williams score to make it 7-4. Caillou Estrada, Sultana senior and 3-time Mojave River League All-Star, will play next at Victor Valley College. These 6th inning runs end the scoring, but not the highlights reel, nor the drama. The All-Star game is a 9-inning affair, and the Desert Sky League threatens to regain the lead in the 9th. Sultana freshman L.J. Barrigo has come on to close it out. The Desert Sky League loads the bases with nobody out. Victor Valley's Pat Singer has hit this flare to right, sending the lead runner to 3rd. When a base on balls follows, the tying run is aboard, the potential go-ahead run at the plate. L.J. Barrigo bears down. The swinging strike 3 for the first out of the inning.
One out.
The swinging strike 3 for out number 2. 6 of L.J. Barrigo's last 8 pitches have been strikes. The fly ball to right ends it, leaving nothing more to show except the MRL team celebrating as we await the naming of the player of the game, the All-Star Game MVP. You have seen Paul Montoya highlights that contribute to his MVP honor, the 1st inning home run.
Tell me, first of all, walk through that first at-bat. That was important.
Yeah. So I just thought, I got to get a hit and, I got to get on base and just wondering, and then when he threw me that changeup, I just sit back on it and then wait for it and then took it to Oppo. So
Well, congratulations on the All-Star game, and hope you had fun.
Thank you.
On the night, Paul Montoya homers, triples, and scores twice to lead his team's offensive heroics. The Bulldog Jr. pitches the sixth, striking out 2. But an even more pivotal defensive play came in the fourth, when he is in center field. At this point, the DSL threatens to add to their 4-2 lead. Speedster Cameron Donaldson is the base runner at second. Paul Montoya fields the base hit and unloads the throw to the plate that nails the base runner. Bulldog teammate George Malone with the tag. This is, singularly, the outstanding defensive play of the game. And there were many others. Here are a couple of them. Barstow right fielder Julian Duran, the diving catch of the line drive off the bat of Caillou Estrada. Julian Duran, an Aztecs junior. MRL defensive highlights include Oak Hill's catcher George Malone throwing out the base runner attempting to steal second. Bulldogs teammate Aiden Caparel applying the tag. George Malone, a 6'3" freshman. Desert Sky League coach Brandon Mickelson selected his Saints junior Chris Espinoza to start on the mound.
And all things are working for Chris Espinoza on the mound. What can we expect to see?
Just my fastball is really there, and then my off speed, they're really, really good. Just keep like pounding down so they just roll over.
When he's on, you can expect to see a lot of pop outs, a lot of strikeouts, a lot of ground outs.
Is he a power pitcher, or is he more finesse?
He's both, but he chooses when he needs to do anything. Sometimes he'll look for the strikeout, sometimes he'll look for a ground ball to get into a double play.
MRL coach Johnny Ryan starts MRL Player of the Year Beau Lloyd. What's the Apple Valley sophomore throw?
I'm probably going to be throwing a lot off speed. That's my go-to really, because my fastball's all right, but I'll probably get a lot of outs with my off speed today.
All-Star battery mate Keith Williams of Oak Hills is a fellow sophomore. He has hit against Beau Lloyd and knows what he likes to throw.
A lot of off speed, some fastballs here and there, but mostly off speed. That's his strong suit as a pitcher.
Burrow's ace, senior Dylan Hagewood, would be the first in relief for the MRL.
When you're on, what can we expect to see from you?
Just trying to live away. They're just contact team, so just try to put the ball where they're just going to roll over, nothing big, and just try to stay in a nice flow.
Well, what are your plans? This is your last high school experience. What's ahead?
We're going to go play at the local Ridgecrest Saracosa baseball team.
So we will see you down here against Victor Valley College, I think, and I hope on occasion. So thanks for these comments. Hope you have fun today, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Sultana freshman L.J. Barrigo knew pre-game he would be the MRL closer, and he knew what to throw.
We can expect to try and paint the corners. We heard that this team can't hit a lot of off speed. We're going to live away, see if we can get some rollovers, and just breathe up there, relax. It's all fun.
This is not a high-pressure situation with the All-Star game, but during the season you have been in and out of those, and there will be more ahead. What helps you get through? How do you deal with high-pressure situations?
I deal with it. I breathe. I remember my mechanics. I just know I can get through it any way possible,
Confidence factor.
Yep.
Thanks for these comments. Good luck today. I hope you have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
True to form and expectations, L.J. Barrigo worked out of the bases loaded with no outs jam in the ninth inning to seal the MRL victory. There's good news, more good news, some not so good news, and then even more good news to report on our High Desert baseball team's ventures in the CIF playoffs. 6 teams qualified for the postseason, most ever. Also, for the first time ever, it's good to report that 2 local teams played in their division title game. Apple Valley in Division 5, Hesperia Christian, Division 6. Not so good, both teams were shut out. But on the favorable side, every base hit by the Patriots and the Sun Devils came off the bat of an underclassman, telling us that both teams' outlook for next season is very promising. Noah Seeley led off the Apple Valley game against Peninsula with one of 2 extra base hits his team registered. This is his Grand Slam home run against Burroughs in regular season play. The junior later added a single. He's the only local hitter with multiple hits in the championship games. Noah Seeley, one of 2 Sun Devils underclassmen named first team All-Mojave River League. The start of the Apple Valley game practically mirrored that of Hesperia Christian the day prior. The Patriots opened their title game with leadoff hitter Caleb O'Day beating out the infield hit. The fleet-footed junior then stole second, but that was all the offense Hesperia Christian could muster off Castaic pitching until the 4th inning. That hit came on Arlen Custer's solid single to center. Arlen Custer returns in 2024, having been his team's RBI leader his junior year when he hit .444. Hesperia Christian's lone extra base hit against Castaic, this stand-up double by junior Aiden Ortega. He is another of his team's speed merchants, the Patriots' team speed, one of their strongest offensive assets. Luke Beasley follows with the single to shallow center, sending Aiden Ortega around third and scrambling to get back. Luke Beasley, 6'4" sophomore, a .333 power hitter with a pair of home runs in 2023.
Let's go, 7.
Apple Valley's super sophomore Beau Lloyd hit one of the Sun Devils' 3 extra base hits against Peninsula. Beau Lloyd, shown here, hitting one of his 2 home runs in the postseason. He hit .363 on the year, and his 7 home runs led MRL hitters. You'll hear or see him announced as the Mojave River League Player of the Year when the All-MRL team is released. Sun Devil freshman Ethan Doyle doubled in the title game. We saw his confidence increase substantially with every at-bat in the postseason, driving in a run here in the semifinals win over Bishop Montgomery. Luis Lechuga collected a base hit against Peninsula. Luis Lechuga, Sun Devils junior and .303 hitter on the season. Apple Valley coach Jeff Bauer sees only 4 seniors graduate from this year's team. Here's a more detailed account of Hesperia Christian in their finals. Hesperia Christian is making the school's 3rd appearance in high school's version of the Fall Classic, the CIF Championship game. The Patriots fall to Castaic 7-0. Leadoff hitter Caleb O'Day gets things off to an exciting start for the Cross Valley League champions, beating out the infield hit, leading off the game. Caleb O'Day, junior second baseman, a .300 hitter on the year, with 4 stolen bases coming in. Caleb O'Day promptly steals second, but he becomes the first of but 4 base runners the Patriots get on base this game to be stranded. Kyle Day, Hesperia Christian's starter, the 6'5" senior, works himself into trouble, then works himself out of trouble in each of the first 3 innings. Kyle Day will strike out 4, this called 3rd strike, in the 2nd inning. Castaic has 6 of the 10 leading hitters in the Foothill League. Second time through the batting order, Kyle Day strikes out the Coyotes' leadoff hitter to end the 3rd inning. Kyle Day will wind up striking out 51 in 29 innings his senior year. This 6-3 play, shortstop Arlen Custer to first baseman Logan Day brings the Patriots into hit. In the 3rd, Arlen Custer one of the 4 Patriots with base hits on the day. Arlen Custer's base hit, this solid single to center. Arlen Custer hit .444 on the year and led the team in runs driven in. Aiden Ortega's stand-up double jump-starts a Hesperia Christian rally in the 4th. Aiden Ortega, junior outfielder and .309 hitter on the season. Luke Beasley follows with the single to shallow center, sending Aiden Ortega around third and scrambling to get back. Luke Beasley, a 6'4" sophomore and .333 hitter, all 4 Hesperia Christian base hits by underclassmen. That cadre of underclassmen provides optimism that the Patriots can make a strong run at repeating as Cross Valley League champions in 2024. Patriots seniors in the title game spotlight. Hesperia Christian gets 2 days worth of pitching. 6'3" senior southpaw Logan Day registering this strikeout as he comes on in relief of starter Kyle Day, his cousin. Cody New, the team's leading hitter and all-CIF pitcher among Patriots whose hard-hit balls were atoms, right at 'em, the Castake defenders this day. Same fate at the plate for multiple sport standout Jared Bragg, all-CIF quarterback for the Patriots CIF football champions, all-CIF in basketball, helping lead his team to the CIF quarterfinals. Congratulations, very much in order, for these Patriots CIF Division VI title game runners-up. This CIF Baseball Playoffs report presented by We Got 'em Tees. We Got 'em Tees. Letterman jacket packages, sale prices now starting at $3.29. Letterman jacket packages by appointment only. Call and make a reservation. Take advantage of great savings on jackets in stock. Clearance price $2.29. We Got 'em Tees. Your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. We Got 'em Tees. 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies. Iwanzak Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood. The developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees. Your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs.
The High Desert Mavericks had 2 players headed for the mid-season All-Star game, Ryan Cordell and Alex Berg. Ryan Cordell, hottest hitter out of the blocks for the Mavericks. Cordell homered in his first game at Maverick Stadium. Through the first 2 weeks of the season, the 23-year-old Cordell was atop the California League in hitting and runs scored. Cordell opened the year at shortstop, 3 weeks in was moved to the outfield, and then returned to the infield. Cordell now plays third for the Mavericks. Cordell on defense. He starts this 5-4-3 double play that was key in a Mavericks win over the Giants in their last homestand. At 6'4", Cordell is simply an outstanding athlete with above-average defensive skills. He led his Valley Christian High School basketball team in scoring his junior and senior seasons. What has been consistent is Cordell's hitting. Does his leadership at the plate put pressure on him, knowing the team counts on his output to get them going?
You know, we've got a lot of confidence in our entire lineup. You know, when Alex and I aren't hitting, or any of the other guys, you know, everyone, we got guys that step up. So we don't feel any pressure. We just go out every day, you know, try and put quality at-bats together, and when we do that, good things happen.
Congratulations on your All-Star status and today's win. Keep it up.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Ryan Cordell is the lone Maverick From California, from Orangevale, he was an 11th round selection by the Texas Rangers in the 2013 draft out of Liberty University. Cordell continues to lead the Mavericks in runs scored, runs driven in, and stolen bases at the time of this report. Alex Berg has been on a somewhat strange journey, with the Mavericks beginning the season as the number 3 catcher. Given his first starting assignment 5 games into the season, Berg hit so well, so consistently, that manager Spike Owens had been unable to keep him out of the lineup.
Did you have a defined role as the season started and just changed everything the way you came out hitting the ball?
I didn't. You know, they brought me here as an older guy to kind of help some of these young guys with their approaches and their, ability to be professionals at this level. And I hit myself into the lineup, and now I'm kind of stapled in there at the DH, and I play first and third, left and right when these guys need a break. And I've been catching a little bit lately, and I'm just here to do anything I can to help this team win.
Alex, you know better than anybody else, toughest part of the season's ahead. Finishing out a season's tougher than starting it out.
Absolutely. I mean, this is such a grind. 140 games is the long season. I'm excited to kind of help these guys get through it, and hopefully we can, carry something strong through the end. I think we got a really good team. I think we got a really good chance to put something together, not only to finish this first half, but to put a really good second half and see if we can make a really nice playoff run.
Berg often is the designated hitter. His consistency has been both hitting for average and with power. Berg just missed his 16th home run of the season in this drive to the center field wall in the series against the San Jose Giants. The stand-up double scores fellow All-Star Ryan Cordell from first. At the time of this report, Berg leads the California League in home runs with 15. Alexander Masashi Berg is out of Des Moines, the Washington variety, not Iowa. Berg was drafted as a catcher out of the University of Washington by the San Francisco Giants in 2010, a 24th round selection. His 15 home runs in 52 games this season, his top power numbers yet. He hit 14 home runs in 72 games with the San Jose Giants in 2011. Alex Berg's walk-up song, a little unusual, like Berg himself, a classic, Tom Jones, It's Not Unusual.
How much does your walk-up song tell us about Alex Berg?
Tells a lot. I mean, I'm always here smiling. I show up to the yard every day with a huge smile on my face, and I don't think I've ever heard that song one time in my life and not smile, and that's a huge part of my game.
Congratulations again. Keep it going.
Mavericks pitcher Frank Lopez is also a California League All-Star. Lopez has been promoted to Double-A Frisco in the Texas League. The Rangers' 21-year-old pitching prospect made it through 6 1/3 scoreless innings Sunday in his debut for Double-A Frisco, cruising to his first Double-A win. Before his promotion, Lopez held opposing hitters to the 4th lowest batting average with runners in scoring position in the California League at a crisp 1.01. 2 High Desert Mavericks are on the California League All-Star team, slugging second baseman Travis DeMerritte, who leads the league in home runs, and catcher Jose Trevino, considered the top defensive catcher in the league. Travis DeMerritte wasted no time in establishing himself as the premier power hitter in the California League. DeMerritte homered twice in the first game of the season. The 21-year-old responded to his opening game power surge.
It's just driving the pitch that I saw, man. I got a couple good pitches to hit, and I made the most out of it.
Travis DeMerritte has remained consistent in his prowess and propensity to power the ball out of Cal League ballparks. Travis DeMerritte was named California League Player of the Month for the month of May. DeMerritte, who was a first-round draft pick by the Texas Rangers in 2013, is from Winder Barrow, Georgia. DeMerritte is ranked the Rangers' number 21 prospect. His 15 home runs is tied for 3rd in all of minor league baseball, and he is 2nd in runs scored. Thanks in great part to DeMerritte's power numbers, the Mavericks lead the California League in home runs. He is not surprised by his team's explosive offensive production.
We know we got a good ball club, and we're an aggressive team, and we know what we can do, and our goal is to put pressure on the other team and make them make plays.
Maverick Jose Trevino is the starting catcher for the California League All-Stars. The 23-year-old was initially selected by the Texas Rangers in the 6th round of the 2014 draft out of Oral Roberts University. Jose Trevino is the top defensive catcher in the league, according to opponents, as well as coaches and teammates. He is quick to emphasize the importance of defense to a winning effort.
I think it's just all about making the plays. I mean, defense wins championships. Everybody knows that. So just coming out, staying focused through all the plays and getting it done.
You're in charge behind the plate, calling the pitches, getting the pitchers squared away. What's your responsibility back there, Jose?
My responsibility is just to know these guys, get to find out the hitters for the other team, and letting our pitchers just execute. Our pitchers are really good, and if they execute, they're going to be really good. So, I mean, just realizing what the hitters have and just letting our pitchers pitch.
Doesn't hurt to throw out a base runner here and there either.
No, it doesn't.
Offensively, Jose Trevino is the prototype contact hitter, uncanny in his ability to go with the pitch, pulling the inside pitch, or taking the ball the other way and hitting behind the runner. Trevino is hitting .283. He is a contact hitter, one of the toughest hitters in the league to strike out. Just 21 strikeouts in his first 187 plate appearances. The greater consistency when it comes to his offense is his demeanor, as a bat-at-bat never carries over into his work behind the plate. He is masterful at handling Mavericks pitchers, always encouraging them and bringing out the best from his battery mate.
Five Yardbirds are named to the California All-Star team and play in the July 1st All-Star game in Bakersfield. Ronnie Grant led off for the California All-Stars and gives the Pecos League Californians an early lead, leading off the game with a home run. Shane Brown batted cleanup for the Pecos League Californians. Second straight season, the High Desert first baseman is named to the All-Star team. Yardbirds shortstop Aaron Cook is the designated hitter for the California Pecos Leaguers. Aaron Cook collected 1 hit in 2 at-bats in the All-Star game. A pair of Yardbirds pitchers threw scoreless innings in the All-Star game. Adolfo Espinoza retired 3 of the 4 Arizona All-Stars he faced, the only base runner aboard on an error. Adolfo Espinoza, the first Yardbirds pitcher to win 4 games this season. Jordan Norton gave up 1 hit, pitching the 4th inning of the All-Star game. Jordan Norton retired the top 3 hitters in the Arizona All-Stars lineup after giving up a leadoff double. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood, the developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. This is Terry Kurtz online reporting on Victor Valley, High Desert, and Mojave River Valley events, activities, entertainment, sports, and history. San Bernardino County 1st District Supervisor Paul Cook has openly expressed his dissatisfaction with the recently passed Western Joshua Tree Conservation Act because of the extremely detrimental impact it will have on many high desert and Mojave River Valley residents, business owners, and agencies. A statement from the 1st District Supervisor's office reads, San Bernardino County greatly values the Western Joshua Tree as an iconic symbol of the Mojave Desert and actively supports efforts to protect and preserve the species. However, this legislation fails to properly balance protection of the species with the needs of our residents and business community, thereby threatening the quality of life in our deserts. The county had hoped to support the bill and offered amendments that would strike the vital balance between protecting the Western Joshua Tree and preserving a reasonable quality of life for San Bernardino County residents today and into the future. Some amendments were accepted, but most amendments were not included. Mitigation fees were slightly lowered, but the bill still imposes very high costs on residents, businesses, and local agencies. This will discourage the building of much-needed homes, stifle economic investment, increase development costs in the region, and significantly harm the county's Mojave Desert communities and residents. The county will continue to advocate with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to ensure that Western Joshua Tree take permits are processed and reviewed expeditiously by Sacramento. The county will also continue its long-standing protection of Joshua trees through the County Development Code. The Bureau of Land Management has elevated its seasonal fire restrictions on all BLM public lands managed by the California Desert District. The elevated restrictions address the use of campfires, controlled flame devices, target shooting, and smoking on public lands. The order prohibits recreational target shooting. However, these restrictions do not impact hunting. These proactive fire restrictions are in place to protect visitors, communities, adjacent private lands, and natural resources from the risk of wildfire. These restrictions will remain in effect until October unless terminated sooner if conditions warrant. San Bernardino County public safety officials are reminding residents that possession of any type of fireworks, including safe and sane fireworks, is illegal in unincorporated areas of the county. In the 1st District, safe and sane fireworks are only allowed in the city of Adelanto. The fine for possession of illegal fireworks can be up to $1,250 in San Bernardino County. To report illegal fireworks in the high desert, residents may call 760-956-5001. That number is for anywhere in the county except Victorville. To report illegal fireworks in Victorville, go to victorvilleca.gov. The fine for lighting illegal fireworks in Victorville is $1,000. To report the use of fireworks in Apple Valley during regular business hours, call the Apple Valley Fire Protection District at 760-247-7618. After hours, call 760-956-5001. To anonymously report illegal fireworks, call the We Tip hotline at 1-800-47-ARSON. Operation Consequences update. In the latest series of Consequences raids, investigators from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department Gangs Narcotics Division made 22 more felony arrests, bringing to 211 the number of felony arrests since Consequences was launched in February. The latest sweep resulted in another 15 firearms and just under 2 pounds of narcotics confiscated. Operation Consequences conducts crime suppression operations throughout the high desert and in the sheriff's jurisdiction surrounding the city of San Bernardino. Operations include parole and probation checks. There are currently 6,568 parolees at large in California. 534 of those parolees are at large in San Bernardino County. Valley Transit Authority and San Bernardino Sheriff's Department are working together to enhance safety for passengers. The Victor Valley Sheriff's Station will now have a team comprised of 1 sergeant and 4 deputies assigned to the Victor Valley Transit Division. The team will work directly with the VVTA to enhance the safety of passengers and drivers. Deputies will be riding the buses as well as monitoring activity at bus stops and the Victor Valley Transit Center. This partnership is implemented to ensure each passenger on the public transportation system feels confident they can travel to their appointments and social activities safely. By pooling their expertise, both can effectively address security concerns, deter criminal activities, and swiftly respond to emergencies. The San Bernardino County Department of Behavioral Health has launched a county-wide campaign to raise awareness about the unprecedented rise in overdoses and poisonings caused by fentanyl. Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that is up to 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. It is tasteless, odorless, and too small to see. An amount about the size of 2 grains of sand can cause an overdose. Brightly colored fentanyl, referred to as rainbow fentanyl, can be found in many forms, including pills, powder, and blocks that can resemble sidewalk chalk or candy. Of great concern is how fentanyl is being marketed to appeal to unsuspecting children. This campaign aims to educate the public on the serious dangers of fentanyl, bring awareness to the prevalence in our communities, and most importantly, equip people with the life-saving resources available. Fentanyl doesn't care that you're a parent, a student, or someone experimenting with drugs for the first time. Fentanyl takes lives indiscriminately with no remorse. In the past 2 years, there have been over 450 fentanyl overdose deaths in San Bernardino County. Recognizing the signs of opioid overdose can save a life. If you suspect a family member or friend might have a problem with substance use, speak to them about getting help. Treatment can be arranged in different modalities to fit almost any schedule. Counselors will work with you and your family member or friend to design a treatment plan that works for you. When you are ready, you or your family member or friend can call 800-968-2636 to reach the county's Substance Use Disorder Helpline 24 hours a day for a free and confidential screening. The county's Liaison Education and Risk Network class, LEARN, is being offered to educate food operators on food safety. LEARN is a free training class based on the fundamentals of active managerial control and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's risk factors that lead to foodborne illnesses. The class is designed to educate operators on food safety, teach practices and procedures that will reduce foodborne illnesses, and provide a forum to network about various food safety topics. People who benefit include anyone who prepares or serves or handles food and can promote change in the facility to ensure safe food is served. All classes are free. Classes will be held monthly, and space is limited. Visit this website to view class dates and RSVP. San Bernardino County birth and death certificates are now available online. San Bernardino County's Vital Statistics Registration Office has launched a new service that allows residents to purchase certified copies of birth and death certificates online. Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
So.
Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers. Zvalu quality truck body, family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Ewanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. Silverwood, the developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community, support the events, youth activities, and programs of our high desert Mojave River Valley communities. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, the Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert, and destination of choice of visitors and travelers to the Victor Valley. That's a wrap on this edition of Terry Kurtz Online. On behalf of Victor Valley Television Productions, thank you for watching. We hope to see you again next time around.